Hello, Captain Blake here. Sounds like a good day to talk about arguments. Science, philosophy, religion, politics, they're fertile grounds for disagreement. Today, we'll talk about some basics of logically sound arguments. My hope is to decrease the dangers of potential polarization. Does that make sense? And have a little fun in the process. Modus ponens is an affirmative argument. Here's an example. If I get an A in Latin, and if I don't fail English, I'll graduate this semester. Now I could have said, if I get an A in English and don't fail Latin, but that would be cultural imperialism, and I don't want to do that. Hey, wait a minute. Proposition 2. Hey, I got an A in Latin and I didn't fail English. Conclusion, I'll graduate this semester. Now it sounds simple, but in practice, it sharpens your mind and it makes conversation a little more fun. Now how about this? In science, philosophy, religion, and politics, there are extremes of idealism with a capital I and realism with a capital R. Philosopher Hilary Putnam described his philosophy as common sense realism, all lowercase. First, Putnam's twin Earth thought experiment. You've got two planets, Earth 1 and Earth 2. Everything is exactly identical between these two planets. Along comes a chemist that discovers on Earth 1, water is made up of H2O. On Earth 2, water is made up of XYZ. Here's my argument. Proposition 1. Everything on Earth 1 and Earth 2 is identical, only if everyone agrees that everything is identical on Earth 1 and Earth 2. Conclusion 1, and I'll reduce the factors to make them a little easier to handle. If everything is identical, only if everyone agrees, then everyone agrees. Proposition 2. Everyone does not agree that everything is identical, only if everyone agrees. Conclusion 2. Everything is identical if everyone agrees is not true. That is modus tollens of conclusion 1 and proposition 2. Conclusion 3. Everything is identical only if everyone agrees. And it is not the case. And it is not the case that everything is identical only if everyone agrees. That is a conjunction of proposition 1 and conclusion 2. Conclusion 4. Stay with me. It is not the case that everything is identical only if everyone agrees. That is reductio of proposition 1 and negative conclusion 3. That sounds crazy, right? But I've just proven that just because everyone agrees doesn't make it true. Common sense realism, something to think about. QED. Enough said.